This video is about taking a closer look at your credit report. And when you take a closer look at your credit report, we can do that with a soft pull. And do you even know what's on your credit report and what's getting reported and how to read it and how to dissect it? And yes, we can do that. We can do a soft pull, we can do a hard pull. And I'm going to turn it over to Ashlyn because we really do have a lot of tools that we can do to help you understand what that, and if you are trying to do a mortgage loan, trying to decide what to do, and this concerns you and you want to look at your credit report, we had another video, should I apply with bad credit? Well, this kind of goes along with it. Yes, if that is on your mind and you're thinking, what's on my credit report, and you think you have good credit?
Yep. So to Lori's point, like, this video will not be so much about credit repair versus like just knowing what's on your credit. So there are everything. I mean, when we pull your credit, it is going to pull everything that you have ever had on your credit. I mean, we're talking things from back in the 80s, 90s. It'll show up even if it's a loan that was paid off. So that's why sometimes credit reports are like 30, 40 pages.
And everybody has, I bet you everybody's had at least one fraud in their life, and whether it's a credit card, a transaction, something, and doesn't go to your credit report, which is another reason.
We should actually look up what the statistics are of that, because I had a story one time, and I probably told it in another video, but it was a dad and a junior.
Yes.
And
yes, I remember.
And there was like a dad, junior, senior, and when we pulled it, it wasn't the fact that like his credit was bad or his dad's credit was bad, but the fact like it was reporting to the wrong one. And it just gave us an opportunity to go and fix that before he was to go under contract and do all these things and get all the paperwork. And instead of him having to go and do all that himself, we did everything. I literally told him, this is what you need to give me. I will reach out to the credit bureaus. We'll get it all handled. And he was like, y'all do all that for free? Yes, we do. So taking a closer look at your credit report is, again, just such a good, and you can get a free credit report online once a year for free. But the one that we pull, one, we know how to read our own credit reports, but two, it'll actually give you the score, has a lot of information. And I have people even that it's, again, not about credit repair, but they want to, hey, I'm at a 695 and I want to get to that 700. So it's like, well, let's pull your credit. Let's see where you're at, because whatever we can do early on to help you just get over that next tier to get you a better interest rate, we can do.
The only other thing I'd maybe add is when you do a credit inquiry, and when the credit inquiries from a mortgage company, our scoring models are a little different than when you go buy a car. So I would kind of venture to say that ours are maybe a little bit more conservative, which will help you when you're trying to build that score up, because everybody needs a car, so they're a little bit more forgiving. And so when you use us to be able to understand your credit report, we're going to be able to do the best case scenario for you. And like I said, it's your score. You own it, your credit. You need to know what's on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, I'll add to that. I had somebody just yesterday pull their credit. They have great credit. They're like 760. And he was like, well, my Experian said that I was at like an 830 something. And he was like, but you said my Experian with you is totally different. I was like, that Experian scoring model is different than a lender's scoring model. So again, it's not always about, we're talking like about bad credit or low credit. It's just, to your point, the scoring model that mortgage lenders have to use is way more conservative. And so that's something that if you want to take a closer look, we would be more than happy to do that for free. So, all right.